Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all well. It's Friday night. It's 8 o'clock. Well, just after now. You know what that means on a Friday night? Yes, PD's Football Live Show is back again. And boy, we got to have a blast on the show tonight, as we always do. Mason will be in just a bit because he's just on TDR Friday at the moment. But of course, he will be here as always. So the show you don't want to miss on a Friday night. You really, really don't. So lots to discuss about on tonight's show. We really, really do. Of course, win against, yes, Spurs last week. That cracking win against Spurs at home. We've got to throw in the women's team last Sunday as well. We have to, Charlie, because that was just a special moment night for our women's team winning the trophy and promoted to the championship, which is fantastic as well. And of course, we'll talk other Newcastle United news and other football news as well. No Chippers ran tonight, unfortunately. He's at work tonight, so we will unfortunately be missing that tonight, unfortunately, but he'll be back next week. Of course, we always have, you know what, when we have an hour of the show. And this show is a laugh on a Friday night. It's just banter, but I do let people know now, if the show is not for you, do not watch it. Simple as that. So there you go. But, yes, there you are. So you know what to do, guys. If we've got no guests in the waiting room at the moment, because obviously I mentioned TDR is Friday is still going at the moment. But that's okay. There's still plenty of time for people to join. So here you go. So that's it. So yeah. You know what to do, guys. If you enjoyed tonight's show, please do hit the thumbs up. It keeps us up those search results. Please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed, and you really, really enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, please do hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. That bell notification will let you know whenever we are live or a pre-recorded video does take place on the day, so I'll keep you notified what is upcoming on the channel. And feel free to donate if you would like to do so. And if you want to become a member, it's only just 99p. Hit the join button, and you'll be put to the next prize draw we do on this show as well. So there you go. And of course, the link is pinned in the live chat to get on tonight's show as well. There's no one in the waiting room just yet, but there's still plenty of time. Into a few comments. We've got Alan Bonds. Very good evening. How are we? Very good. Oh, yeah, man. No, he's just on a TD Friday at the moment. And here comes Bia. Bring on the, yep, absolutely, Bia. Yes. I'll tell you what, when we get to one of the food picks, I am dreading the comments that have coming in and is going to be first on show as well. It is going to be first on show as well. Oh, I'm really thinking, what are these comments going to be tonight? Yeah. Beetle Greg, hope you're keeping well as well. Of course, we will wait a while, but yeah. Good evening, Neil. Can't wait for the food pictures. I know, yep. I think everyone's like that, Neil. Yaba has already gifted 10 memberships out, so thank you so much, Yaba. So memberships have been gifted to Cynical Jim, Mad Mag, L. Stapleton. Ian Skinner's been gifted one. Jam Stasha has. South Links Toon. Dave Telfad has been gifted a membership. Lawrence has as well. And of course, Alessandro Minetti has been gifted one as well. And my co-host, Mason, has also been gifted a membership as well. So thank you so much, Yaba, for gifting 10 memberships out. Really, really appreciate that. And Mad Mag, even everyone can't wait for the food picks highlight of the week. Absolutely. You know, that'll be cracking when we get to that. Cardiff City fan. You've done it, mate. You've done it, Yaba. Can't go back now. But again, really, really appreciate that, Yaba. Thank you so much again for that as well. So really, really appreciate that as well. It's Bia with as usual. Evening, everyone. Evening, Pete. Hope you are well as well. All good banter. Yep. It's always good banter on the show as long as you don't make sure we don't go very, very over the top. Good evening, Ian. Hope you are keeping well as well. So, yeah, plenty of time for people to come on. As we know, TDR is still going on, so I know some people are still going on there at the moment. So, there's still plenty of time. Where is man? Yep. Mr. Yabba's coming, just so much appreciated. Yep, for the memberships that Yabba has gifted out. 10 so far. Well done. And again, it's only 99p a month as well. And you will be put into prize draws as well once you hit that membership sign on this channel. Good evening, Julie. Hope you're well as well. Get the 2 trade on. I want his review of lentil crisps. Oh boy, man. We'll wait and see if Ian's on tonight. Good evening, Tom. Good evening, Mary. Hope you're well, Pete. Very well. Thanks, Mary. Hope you are well as well. Speaking of TTR Friday, it was another winner on there. So, yeah. So, that's 2 quizzes I won on TTR Friday. So, mind you, the wall guesses the second one. So, but, yeah. Always a chance. Just give it a try. And, yeah. There was a winner again on TDR Friday for the quiz. People just welcoming Mary into the chat as well. Good news about Bruno buying a new house. He ain't going nowhere. Yep, he is buying a new house for around about £4 million in Darras Hall. So, yep, that sounds very promising. That Bruno is definitely, by the looks of it, so far, really committing his future to this football club as well. So you can tell he wants to stay here. He's just buying a new house in Darras Hall, so that really sounds good news. I can't remember where he's living so far. Is it Northumberland way? I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, he's buying a new place in Darras Hall for quite a few million. So yeah. Evening, Peter Noel. How are you all? Keeping very well, thanks, Lee. Evening, Peter Noel. Footballers buy houses all the time as investments. Yeah, they do actually as well. So. But it's great to hear Bruno has done that. So it just shows he is really, really committing his future to the football club as well. And Yabba has gifted another 10 memberships out. So again, thank you so much, Yabba, as well. So they so far have gone to, right, we've got gifted memberships out to Magpie Exile, Magpie Stu, Bruno Genius, Paul Gardner, Jody V, Tangy's been gifted one. David has been gifted one as well. A review of the channel. William Kane, Ian McKenna, and the Ruffy Bernisian has been gifted a membership as Yabba. Again, really, really appreciate that, Yabba. Thanks so much. Yes, Mason. Did we not get on PDR?
No, somehow I got kicked. No, I think StreamYard kicked us out, so it doesn't matter. I'll get on next week.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Hope you're okay, Mason.
There we are.
Good. Yep.
My new position.
Oh, Jesus, man.
I had to put it on.
Yep, he has gifted another 10, Julie. And people just applaud Yabba for what he's done. Julie's welcoming you, Mason. Cheers, Yabba. Mason gifted. Yeah, and you've been gifted one by Yabba as well, Mason.
Thank you.
We'll just get guests on before we get into the good stuff. All right, Mason, have you keeping, says Lee? Fuck's sake, Mason. And Julie's liking your thingy already. Rest in peace, Swansea and legend Leighton James. Very sad news. Oh, I've not heard about that.
I've just seen that.
And hopefully thoughts go out to his family and all of that is during this sad time. So how old was he?
71, I think.
71.
He played for the Macmans and all. The Macmans had signed him from us.
Yep, finishing. He did actually. He finished his career at Burnley in 1989. Started his career off at Burnley as well. So, Yeah, scored quite a lot of goals for Swansea. Definitely did. But of course, he's also been a manager as well, and his last club was Haverfordwest County, and that ended in 2012. Have you got another 10 gifted?
Fucking me, man.
We've got another 10 as well. So now let's have a look who's now been gifted another 10 memberships by Yaba. Again, thank you so much, Yaba. So I go back to Julie J's comment. I didn't see it was another 10 after. I've just noticed that actually. So we've got Exploring the Northeast has been gifted one. Mark Cooper's been gifted one. It's All Black and White TV. That's Tony's channel, has been gifted one as well. Lewis, or we like to call him Choo Choo now, has been gifted a membership as well. Paul S has been gifted one. Monty Magpie has as well. Adam McCarthy has been gifted one. Martin Watson is also a regular reviewer of the channel as well. And Sam of TTR has now also been gifted a membership as well. So thank you so much again, Yaba. Really, really appreciate that. Everyone call Welsh people sheepshaggers. Then the lead singer of The Lost Prophets, Ian Watkins, said, hold my beer. Oh, good grief. Jesus Christ almighty. Yeah. I remember hearing about that. Mm-hmm.
The fuck's everybody in this? Oh, yeah, we're gone.
Yeah. Oh, one guest is coming into the waiting room. We may as well get him in now. It's Lawrence.
Hi, everyone. Hi.
Hello, Lawrence. You okay?
Hi.
Did we
Just
get
a bit
ourselves on
frustrated.
TDR?
Oh, I was trying to get on, but it just kicked us off, the whole thing. It just kept saying StreamYard has lost access to your Facebook account. I followed the instructions. I went on the Facebook on my browser and still had the same problems. But yeah, I've been able to come on here. I don't understand that.
Yeah. Would Mason walk out as a Cardiff City mascot?
Absolutely not.
There you go. Or anything you could put in your hand, be a Yabba. Thank you so much. Your kindness is appreciated. Yep. Yabba has gifted 30 memberships in total this evening. Good evening, Brian. 30 years ago, series of a comedy called Bottom started my first concussion on set while filming it when Rick Mail was beating the shit out of me. Bottom, hilarious. They were, yeah, you were messaging me that, Brian. He was so funny, Rick Mail, and he was class as well. Bottom, the comedy series was just incredible to watch as well. And you're getting welcomed by Mary Lawrence. Okay, City here, Lawrence.
Yeah.
Kicking it off from there you go. Last Saturday. Go on and talk us through it.
Well, yeah, what a result. I mean, this wasn't a game I was expecting to win. Yeah, I went for a 2-2 draw as my prediction. But wow. Again, we've hammered Spurs at home.
Yep. Yeah, we have. We certainly have. I mean, was it just how good we were, Lawrence, or was it just how bad Spurs were? Or do you think it was a bit of both?
Bit of both.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that as well. So well done.
Oh, did any of you seen Bia's comment to put the blind on of the death of on Tony's show on Saturday morning before the game?
No, I've
Jesus
not seen
Christ.
It. No, I haven't seen it actually. Just to let you know, I am adding a new mod into this chat, and I'm giving it to Lee Kelly. So I am now making Lee Kelly a mod of this channel now. So
Peter, you I thought you were going to see Lincoln. Oh God.
No, Lee Kelly, who's in the chat.
You have him on the board, don't you?
Yeah,
I thought you were going to put him as mod. Fucking hell.
No, definitely not. It looks like Yaba has got his membership. So, yeah, well done, Yaba, for signing back up to Members Club. Really, really appreciate that as well. So, yeah, I've made Lee Kelly is now mod of this channel because I know he's a big viewer of the channel as well. In stream, I know there's only one place to be on a Friday night, and that's Pete's Football Live Show. Cheers, man. Rest in peace, Rick Mail. Share the same birthday as me, says Ronald. Oh, well, there you go then. There's something that we know. And there's Yabba's again, membership as well. So there you go. you think the first part of the game, Lawrence, it was a bit of an even game, or do you think?
Well, but chances for both sides, really. But I think the one that remember the most was Werner firing over the bar. As I said, he's just not been the same since he joined Chelsea, because he went back to RB Leipzig, and there'll obviously be a reason why they've let Spurs take him on loan. And I think he's only scored like one goal for them in the Premier League. Aye.
Who's this?
Yeah, well,
Werner.
Yep.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
it's like Alvaro Morata over again. Plus, he was getting flagged offside so much. You'd think it was like, honestly, he was like the bad version of Pape Cisse from the 13-14 seasons, and also the last season he was at the club.
What was he fucking playing with?
useless.
Can't he
And
fucking flip flop?
just getting caught offside so much as well.
yeah, he was. I think he was offside a couple of times. Masterclass, yeah, no problem. Lee. Yeah, I could. I mean, that chance through Werner, Lawrence. I mean, all he to me has to do is just put a head on that, but instead he tries to be too clever and gets it all wrong. And the fact is, he's ever since he's come back to the Premier League, he looks worse than what he did for Chelsea.
So far, he does, but that chance, I mean, now don't get me wrong, if he'd scored that, I think would have been having to go to our defence for not marking him more tightly. But he had the chance to take a touch and then get the shot away, but nope, he just messed it up.
Absolutely. I meant, man, that was great to have more mods on board. Absolutely. Yep. Oh, Yabba's went and gifted another 10 memberships.
Stop wasting no bastard money. And that's good for the channel. Come on, you bastard. Waste.
Okay, so we've got another 10 memberships, and these have gone to Ash, Irie, Anmag 77, Alan D's been given one, Unrealistic Optimist, Jules, Foxy, Dank Dempsey, Black Ops, Mick J, Fuggy Crack, and Dylan Carlisle has been gifted one. So that's 40 memberships Yabba has gifted on the show. Really appreciate that again, Yabba. Love watching that Gold Digger Madison getting out.
Yep.
I mean, the fact is, Lawrence, it was good how Longstaff managed to control him in the game.
Yeah, much better game from Longstaff, because we've seen so many shocking performances from him. But he needs to play. Yeah, he needs to play a lot better than what he has done. But it was a better performance from him. So hopefully he can play more like that in between now and the end of the season. Hopefully, in the summer we'll get a chance to sort this injury that he's been carrying supposedly, and we'll see a better Sean Longstaff, because he was actually doing pretty well until he got the injury again in November.
Mm-hmm.
He's scoring goals against PSG, Crystal Palace, Sheffield United.
Yep.
Yeah, about this 3.
Yeah, but thank you again. Zero health and safety at the BBC and MD. Nosebleeds, concussions, electrical shocks. Rick hit me in the balls with a cricket bat. Honestly, the most fun. I'd see you love Cardiff City, Mason. A class performance by Murphy at right back. Yeah, absolutely. Do you think it was right back or right wing back, Lawrence?
Kind of looked a bit like right wing back, but then again, all the sides to tell you, it was just right back. I mean, I was a bit worried. When Barton going right back, I just remember that Man City game just shortly after Eddie Howe took over, when had him and Rich as the fullbacks. Because I knew before this game, they can do it. They can probably do a job at wing back, but fullbacks, weren't too sure. But Murphy did well, to be fair to him.
Yep. I spend up anyway, says Yabba. Oh, God,
this is for Beer Vegan.
Oh, someone echoing in there. No, it's fine. No, I think it's fine now, so that's okay. Barry just laughing at beers. You're lucky, Mr. Mason, says Yabba as well. So, yep. But the thing is, Lawrence, I mean, you've got to say for the first goal, I mean, great skill by Gordon, and then Isak just does the rest.
Absolutely. Just nice counter attack, good ball to Gordon, and once he got away from his man, you just thought Spurs are in trouble here. It's brilliant ball from Isak. He just does what he always does, and Ryan Peter White's been getting compared to Thierry Henry. It's a lovely finish from him, and left Van de Ven in the dust.
Yep, and then after say Gordon does 90 seconds later, Gordon does the same thing.
Yep, I mean Spurs. I mean, don't know what they were doing. Poor clearance off the leave, and we're just got to Gordon. I think again, Van de Ven is just being made to look like John Lamboom song, and it's a lovely finish from him. Of course, as I said on last Saturday, scored a home to all of the greedy six sides for us this season, and by the way, if we scored against Sheffield United and Brighton, would have scored in all of our Premier League home games for the season.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally, yeah, Lawrence. Then second half, we get the early goal through Isak again. Fantastic ball by Bruno.
Yep, certainly was. And, Spurs, I think, did try to play off the offside trap, but the fact is, if you're in your own half, you can't be offside.
He's in his own half, you're not offside, and that's where Isak was when the ball was played.
Apart from him just gets away, and as soon as 1-on-1, you knew what was going to happen, slots away, and it's pretty much game over at that point. I was hoping he would potentially get a hat-trick, because we've not had anyone getting a hat-trick for us since Perez against Southampton.
He's close.
But,
I think it's going to happen. If it doesn't happen this season, it's going to happen, because I think Isak is getting better as a player now. He only got 10 goals last season, but we know he had a big injury last season. He's had a few little niggles this season, Isak, but he's got 21 in all competitions, 17 goals in the Premier League. He is now up there challenging for that golden boot. He's only 3 goals behind top scorer at Haaland at the moment.
Oh yes, and this is the guy who has struggled with injuries since he came to the club, but we'll see what he can do with the goal scoring. Because he's not had the injury problems that he did last year. When he got injured just after the Bournemouth game, September. We didn't see him until January last season. I mean, he was maybe helped by the fact that had the World Cup break, and then Sweden didn't qualify for that. Yes, definitely see the best of him.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you think Haaland's still going to get it though, Mason?
Yeah.
See, 3 goals with still some games left. I mean, I don't think as of late, Haaland's been very clinical in some games. Whether it's Isak has.
I feel like it's like a, I mean...
Yeah, not quite as good as last season.
Interesting one.
I mean, it's going to be hard to replicate, to be fair.
I feel like Haaland will win it.
Well, we'll see. There's still some games to go, so you never know what could happen. He says, love you, Mason. Says, Bia. Snooker World Championship starts tomorrow. Come on, Ronnie, says Brian. Mason, how's Celtic doing?
Ask Mr. Fleming.
Can see Isak getting the goal, but says Lee, I still don't know why Spurs are calling for Angie's head. I don't realise he's get them 60 points already. A bunch of it tiled gobshite. I think Angie's done a great job for Spurs.
Yeah. Like, this is a side who just lost Harry Kane in the summer, and
he's bunged in a few players.
Got up to 5th. I think next season will be a much harder test because they will have European football again, and you can see what that can sometimes do to impact of your squad. I mean, especially if they do get back in the Champions League.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally, yes. Angie, nice guy, but unfortunately that highline doesn't work in the Premier League. We in Scotland. See, we actually tactically fought Angie Angie Postecoglou in that game. We tactically outthought him, and even Eddie Howe did as well. What do you know? What did it for me was our attacking three. So he changes up a little bit. Of course, we keep Isak, we keep going, but we play him on the right, and we play Harvey Barnes on the left. Look how well that we opened up Spurs in that game.
Yep.
So that was brilliant.
And also, is it just me, or has Maddison not been the same player since he got his first injury in November? Because we know how well he started.
I think we just dealt with him very well, Mason, because I thought Longstaff was on him a lot throughout the game.
We certainly did.
I mean, for a player, we were crying about, oh, why didn't we sign him? He's only got about 4 goals, I believe.
The fact is, if we signed him, he wouldn't have suited the system we played. That's the problem. So, yeah. When you're used to a certain level, anything less is not good enough. It's not entitlement, but I see your point of view, says Mary. Absolutely. Good evening, Mama Flossie. That is a mod on John Sinclair's channel. I hope you are keeping well. Welcome to the channel as well. Hope you are keeping well as well. But we're just a word of warning. It can get a bit extreme. Well, particularly on a Friday for this show, but it's always a good laugh. It's just banter. There's no harm intended. But yeah. Hope you're keeping well on Mama Flossie. Again, it was a mod of Sinclair's channel. The only way City lose the league now is if they sign Harry Kane. Well, if Harry Kane goes there, he's not going to. He'd be settling for place on the bench. He doesn't get ahead of Haaland. So, lads, how he's doing tonight? I hope you are well, Gordon. Good evening. People just welcome Mama Flossie to the chat. Good evening, Jake. Spurs are linked with Anthony Martial. Wow, really?
Oh, fucking hell, Jesus.
He's finished.
He's not good enough. I don't think he's good enough for the Premier League anymore. He's well down the order. Well, didn't he get kicked out the side by?
Yeah, bust up with.
Well, he's had a bust up with Ten Hag as well, and he's been after what's happened as well.
He hasn't played since that bust up. He hasn't played since.
No, I don't think he has actually. So yeah.
I saw the guy who had so much potential, but.
He was fucking
he's really disappointing.
He was shite against us in December, like absolutely shite.
Yeah, he was.
He was kicking off with Ten Hag and Allen during the game. I thought I didn't see it personally, but I seen it back on Facebook, and I thought, fucking hell.
Good evening, Paul. Hope you are well as well, Paul. And you in the end, thanking Yabba for the membership he's been gifted.
I still think Ten Hag will go in the summer league.
It's toxic. It is just they're only scraping odd points because of VAR. VAR is what's saving their backsides at the moment. And good evening, Wayne. Hope you are well. Just welcoming Wayne into the chat as well.
Oh, Brian.
Peter, is it true that you said England will win the Euros and that you'll run around Newcastle City Centre in the nude? Absolutely not, Brian. There's no way. I can't see us winning the Euros, unfortunately. I just really can't. But I certainly will not be stupid enough to do that. Okay.
We'll see. You know what it is? Anna who will see that definitely doing it. And it's not on a night.
All right. I'm just gonna get a drink, lads.
Oh, apparently you've got a message off Yabba Mason. Oh, good grief.
going back to Brian's question. That's Chip has written all over that.
Yep. Yep, there you go. I wonder if he sent it to me as well. I don't think he has. And yeah, just laughing at his comment, what he sent to you. Oh, yeah. So we'll wait till Lawrence has come back, and then we'll get into another part within the show as well, which didn't, by the way, didn't get a photo of him, which we have to talk about as well. Whether you were at the game or just watched it, but just fantastic. It was last Sunday, I can tell you as well.
Sunday wasn't there?
No, but I know you weren't there, but I was there.
If it was at St James's Park, I would have. I can't be Austrian now, but with Kingston Park.
We know it's a trick, but if you watched it, Mason, then that's fine.
I did watch it. Yeah. I seen the goals, but I watched it. But it's a bit of a trick to go to Kingston Park, like.
Well, we'll get it up ready. So when we get into the next part of the show, yeah, we're just waiting. No chance for Southgate. If we win the Euros, I'll get my arse out in Tesco, says Brian. Good grief. Lee says Peter will show his arse in Sports Direct. Oh, God, no. Oh, my word, Lee. No chance. Good evening, Mark. Up you well. Now, if that happens, we all need proof privately, which we know won't happen. If we win the Euro, I wear a Mackem with Adam. Oh, bloody hell, Yava.
I can only think he doesn't have any confidence in us to do it.
Exactly. Because I said... Okay, then, let's get to the next part. You were there, Lawrence. I know, Mason, you just watched it, but let's talk about from last Sunday at the women's. I mean, it was just cracking there, Lawrence, to be there.
Absolutely. Getting the title and promotion sealed. Another promotion, winning 10-0. Like, I know Huddersfield have got relegated, but scoring double figures, not often you see that. I mean, that's the second time we've scored double figures in a league game, by the way. We did it against Filed. But yes, what a day it was. We're getting into the Women's Championship for the first time ever. It's going to be a lot harder than the Women's Championship. More teams full time. But next season, it'll be a good test. Be good to go up against these sides. Also, be nice to go up against some WSL sides. Not just in the FA Cup, potentially, like we had against Manchester United, but also the Continental Cup, which is for Championship and Super League sides.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
And we could have a time with a derby, of course, if Sunderland do not get promoted.
Yeah, I believe Palace is top of the Championship.
Palace I think they're 2 points clear with 2 games to go. By the way, thank you, Palace, for a couple of players, Cataldo and Bailey Gale.
Yes, absolutely. I used to think that X47 from Elm Square drops right here outside with it being an express. It's quick too. It does actually. It actually does drop me quite close to the area. The only thing is I couldn't get it coming back because the amount of people at the bus stop that were waiting for it was just, oh boy. Please don't do that. Ian says, you want Mason?
In the metro, mate.
Yeah, it's not far from the metro. I'll do as the Pete you do in Morrison. I used to get the X5 to right under Elm Square. Only took an hour from Peter Lee. God, that's probably going back some time, that one. Evening, fellas. Evening, Mace. Hope you well, Harple. Mary says to watch this.
8 the artists for the show, everybody be coming now.
Yeah, we can. Yep. To watch this, just an amazing game for the lasses. Absolutely, Mary. If we win it, I will do it, says Yabo. God, man, Yabo.
God, Julie. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Julie, if you're watching, I got mixed up.
I think age over 25 years, so 25 years ago. Wow.
Julie, I do apologise.
Are we half asleep tonight, Mason?
No, I've been long day.
I wonder where Chippers is tonight.
He's Chippers is at work tonight.
Oh, right, because usually you'd have just done his rant by now.
Brian says, I'll buy Peter Manscaped, and if we win the Euros, he must go into a store bollock naked and use the product and yell, woohoo, looking for the Eiffel Tower girls. I'm smooth as an eel now.
Oh, God.
Bloody hell, Brian, man. Yeah, but yeah, knee bother, Mason. The old underground bus station in Elm Square is long gone. How horrible place that was. Yeah, I remember that. Well, I wasn't impressed. Mason has been roofied. Oh, Jake! Good evening, Aunt Acid. Hope you're well. Maybe not. Let's see, Bruce. Oh, Jesus. Shame that's gone. I remember the big escalator. Yeah, I remember that as well. The Mox says, thank you, Yabba, as well. Good God, that is definitely going back some time, like, absolutely well
I
done.
don't remember. I can't remember stuff when I did, but I was fucking little me.
Figure maybe just welcome. Yeah, I can still smell Elm Square bus station, says Ant.
Funny enough, I was there this afternoon. Elton Square bus station.
Oh, Dave says, good show, knee swearing tonight. I promise all my views remain the same. Though it's fine, Dave. Do you know what? It's no problem. It's always a laugh on Friday night show, so you're gonna get the odd one, and you're gonna get some of it now and yeah. Mary's and saying hello to Mary. Joe says, I missed the Green Market. Oh, yeah, I remember that as well. Definitely go back sometime, that as well, that place as well. And Brian says, oh, Pete, I'll buy you some Speedos and you do the Austin Powers dance outside St. James's Park. No chance, Brian. Elton Square with the fountains that changed the colour and the pencils. Yeah, I remember that as well. Jesus wept. Never change your views, Dave, says Julie. Absolutely. The Green Market was great. It was, Tom. Best sandwich shop in Newcastle and the best Newcastle in there as well. So, I mean, Mason, we'll talk. I miss Chippers. We are like a comedy duo. I'm Rod. He's Emu. I missed that one. Anyways, Mason, I know you watched the women's game, but let's get your thoughts on it as well.
You know what it is? I know there's a certain Scouse bastard who takes a piss with women's football, but I fully enjoyed it. I know it's a bit of a check, but honestly, I do prefer being at St. James's Park. But you know what it is. I probably would have went before what I've heard, and obviously could have met people who haven't seen in person who who's in the chat usually, and obviously.
Yeah, I was great. I met Tom and also Sam as well from TDR as well that day as well, which was great.
Yeah.
But you've got to just talk about the performance piece.
But the
10-0.
But the fact is, right, I was thinking of either wait until Monday night because gates were playing, or just rest up on the Sunday. That's why I went. I rested up on the Sunday and just went to the gym, and obviously went to gates game Monday night. So honestly, after that performance on Sunday, I wish I would have went.
I mean, well, but if you saw the game, Mason, still.
I did. Yeah. But half the time I like to be there in person or be at St. James's Park, which is quite close for me because it's just along the road by a certain bus company who have maximum employers going past my house. So, yeah, but they're used to it, and obviously.
I mean, what do you think about us going 1-0 up within a space of 10 seconds? So straight away after the game kicked off.
No, you know what it is, and unexpected.
It was brilliant.
And I Charlotte Potts is you know what it is. I've seen him. I've seen a few of the last Newcastle last players at the Gaza game, and it's good to see them actually bedding in the look. You know, like going to. Well, obviously Charlotte Potts will probably tell them to go because she goes all the time. But it's nice to see some of them getting into the local community, and I've got a rant later on about the FA and he's certain Nottingham Forest fan.
We let our hair down on Friday. We certainly do, Mary. But are you pissed or in love with Chippers? When alone on Friday evening, Yupper Donny, hope you well. Did Sinclair go on the right at off time? I was tempted. I don't think John was in there actually. The beers coming. What's the best way to get a Kingston Park? It's a bit out the way. Also, Met Roach, one of the two. Back in the 1920s, women's football was just a populist men's football. Then the FA pressed the government to ban women's football for 50 years. I know that was crazy. That. Where do you live roughly? And Ian says he lives in Palmersville, so you're probably the best off getting a metro there, Ian. When women's
Ian, I train near them on a Monday.
So, yeah, but I hope you're well. Great to see the women's football win the league. Congratulations to them. So proud of them outstanding. Great to see the management there.
No, but the fact is, right, for me, for how I can get up the Kingston Park, I can get either 56 or 57 or 28 from mine to Gated over the Metros off and Gated. I'll go to the get the X47, but to be honest, I prefer getting the Metro more. It's much quicker.
Metro South Gossy, into the airport, offered Bankfoot. There you go. Best way to get to Kingston Park walking distance. I'm in Angel Ice. Where's this Yabba? You're certainly on fire tonight by the looks of it, Yabba. Where's Lewis these days? Ever since Train 1Gate, he's been missing. I don't know where Lewis is tonight, actually.
Seen him on Monday.
Well, there you go, then. There you go. But yeah, it was great to be there last Sunday and just to see 10 goals put in. Number 10 scored by our number 10 as well, Georgia Gibson. Just had to do it. Just before going into stoppage time, or just before it was. And she makes it 10-0. Lewis was on last week. He was, but he's not on yet tonight. So I don't know where he is tonight. Then I've had north and turn right almost straight away past the Bulk's Head and the pub. You'll see the Rugger Stadium knee bother. There you go. Absolutely. But yeah, I thought it was just fantastic to be there as well. Most of you have been today, so you could all quit on being Angel, says Harry. There you go. If don't need bang on, I'm a local fish, says Dave. Oh, look who's back. Noose is filling up the sock he keeps under his bed. Oh, Jesus. Oh, good grief, man.
Jeez.
Me and Mason do the truffle shuffle outside St.
No.
James's Park.
Absolutely not.
Oh, good almighty. Oh. Choo choo, says Ian. Yeah, Granny is in the chat tonight, so it's been a while since she's been on.
Where you been hiding?
He said, that's the other question. I saw Lawrence at the Metro Centre last week. He was in Ann Summers. What? Was this true?
No.
He's just probably taking the piss. This is Jake. Here comes Sam in the chat. Hope you're well, Sam.
Hello.
No problem, Mason. She's probably just seeing his comment, but yeah. I mean, what do you think was so good about the women's game last week as well, Lawrence?
Just another big crowd again, 7,000, and yeah, it's just brilliant to see. You know what, this ownership have done to help the women's team, because before they took it over, it was barely getting. Well, it was just getting ignored, really.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? So
the foundation, obviously, they did the best job they could, as they always do. But it needed extra investment, and we've had it since the takeover. Playing at Kingston Park, nearly every home game nowadays. I didn't mind Druid Park, but you're going to get bigger crowds at Kingston Park, and then of course the occasional game at St James's Park. Just means more people going on to watch games.
Yep.
And looking forward to seeing it next season.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think eventually the owners. I think.
Yeah, I mean,
the owners
you've got to talk about the owners being there. Amanda being there, Mia Dad was there, Darren Neils was there as well. Great.
Yep, just brilliant. All being there. And Amanda speaking to the crowd after the game. I think long term they'll want to have their own stadium and hopefully pull in bigger crowds.
Yeah, totally. Your music explorations haven't lived there for 37 years, but I still remember having the keys to the Rugger ground when I was first built, playing free squash. And before that, biking, says Yubba. Very interesting. I've been oh God, Granny. Ladies, insanity's only going to get worse. It will do. It's not nice. He's not denying it on the Red Hills. Mason's taking a thingy. It's what I'm here for, says Sam. Or was that you, Peter? Said it was not me, Brian, you cheeky get. As the guys build up the sock contents. Have you ever gone to Nam Summers and asked them to try the lingerie on because they look better? Quick way of ending the ship relationship, says Joe. Do the women have FFP?
Nope.
They don't. No, there you go. No, they don't actually. Evening all. Hey, here comes Billy.
Hey, Billy.
Hey, everyone.
Good evening, Billy. Hope you're keeping well.
Yeah, good, thanks.
Good.
Shame I couldn't come on the show. Just I had streamer problems. It just kept kicking us off, saying, "Oh, it's lost access to your Facebook account." And then, I tried to sort the issue. Sorry.
Said device not connected. It kept coming up as device not connected, and just shoot. I was watching it. It was weird.
Yeah, just kept having problems myself, and eventually I just gave up and came on here. I mean, even after I'd logged back in on my Facebook because I'm signed in through my Facebook account, it still told us the same problems. Yet I've not had the same problems here though.
Weird. Yeah, odd.
Anyways, Billy, let's get your thoughts on the Spurs game last week. I mean, it was just great to beat them again. The way we played as well was just incredible.
Well, Eddie Howe didn't have much to choose from. He had a really, really scant squad to pick from. What he did, he put a system in place that kind of capitalised on Spurs' high line, pace up front, which he had to do. He had no choice in it. Gordon on the right and Barnes on the left and these up through the middle. And we defended it in a low block when we were being attacked. He's Sean Longstaff shadowing James Maddison. Yeah, it was a really good game. Thought it was a really good master plan. And Spurs' high line got caught out. And I'm afraid Hans Postecoglou is a one-trick pony. I mean, this high line stuff that he's playing has cost him points. He did it with 9 men against Chelsea, and he still played the high line. And with Nicholas Jackson against them, they capitalised on it. We did exactly the same. Mickey van der Ven, supposed to be the quickest player in the Premier League, was out sprinted by Anthony Gordon with ease. So I don't know where they're getting them figures from, but there you go. It's just a tactical master plan from Eddie Howe. And even when Hans Postecoglou was obviously it was to what we were doing, he didn't even change it. It was just ridiculous. And
it was like, and when he takes Son off at 3-0 when we're 3-0 up, it just like he completely surrendered the game completely.
Well, he was having an absolute mare there, wasn't he, Son? He was absolutely awful. Well, really poor.
It's like you want to keep your best players on, but I don't think anyone that Tottenham team was good at all.
No, none of them. They were really poor. Every single one.
But he keeps Werner on, he was just a crock. It was
he was shit as well. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, the thing is, Billy, do you think we now should keep that attacking 3 is what it was? Because I think we should now.
100%. Yeah, it's a threat to any defence in the league, not just Spurs'. I mean, the pace of Gordon, the trickery and the cleverness of Barnes, and Isak's got everything. The technical ability, there's pace, and even against Spurs, he had the physical presence as well. So, yeah, it's a fantastic front 3. It's just a shame. It's a shame when they tire that we haven't really got any replacements being on for them. We've got Murphy, Almiron. Who else we got? Joe Willock's not fit, so he can't come on the left-hand side. Wilson's close to fitness now, so maybe he can come on for 10, 15 minutes at the end of the game to give Isak a bit of a break. But unfortunately, at the minute, we haven't got that kind of luxury, have we? So, yeah, we've got to play him. Simple as that.
Yeah, I think we should do. Miggy doesn't get anywhere near the start lineup for me now. I think if
I can
Trippier
see him
Livermedo's
going.
fit, I think Murphy goes to the bench as well, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, I've got Oxford on here,
That's,
and his twin brother's playing for Oxford. I had to look twice when I seen him. He's
Oh,
absolutely
yeah, because he's doing all right for them. I did see him linked with Sunderland, actually. I mean, maybe he'll take that move so you can see Jacob a lot more. But then again, I believe he is supposed to be a Newcastle fan, so he might just say, thank you.
Yeah,
Josh Murphy.
Briffy, Bernician, evening all up you well. Lawrence has been kitting out his dungeon then. Thanks for the membership. Yeah, that was all thanks to Yabba. I'm following Lady Sam's idea and having a lovely glass of vino, says Mary. Oh, interesting, nice one. Leah was at Ansomers finding a slut gun for chippers and an SM Ogie without I'm the bloody. Yeah, I was on fire. I have a Pepsi Max, says Julie. Oh, nothing wrong with Pepsi Max. I don't think the women have FFP. I think the highest transfer in the WSL was 500k. Yeah, I think it was. No FFP. We are allowed to invest in the women in academy, I believe. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, well, thing is, I've talked about not getting any investment for the team. They had the development team before, but then that got scrapped because of a lack of funding. But another good thing is they brought that back, and they have also won promotion themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, I did see them on the pitch half time.
Yeah, absolutely. And Lee says, Yuri, Billy, how are you keeping?
Good, thanks, Lee.
No news, no FFP for the women's team. When I was a Serie D card while I was at college, we had a man in the lingerie section. We apprehended him and couldn't find the knickers. We watched the footage back. He had put them on.
Yeah.
Jesus, good grief. Billy, at least he wasn't trying the battery operated items. I wonder if he ever. Oh, bloody hell, Mary!
Oh,
Here's Mary.
So, how often do you get done for bleach of the peach, Billy?
just the once, Mark.
Bleach of the peach. I take my son to us every day at the airport. We were stuck in traffic because of the Lasses game, but I did get back home in time to watch the Lasses on YouTube. What a game, says Dave. I mean, it was just cracking there, Billy. I mean, did you see the game on?
I saw it from the second half onwards. Christ, some of the goals they scored in the second half. I mean, the one that we scored straight after the second half was a fantastic finish. It was Emma Kelly, wasn't it? Absolutely fantastic.
And
goal.
Also Katie Barker, top corner as well.
Oh, superb finish. Yeah, it was just they play some really good football. I mean, people criticise women's football. The level and the standard they're playing is really, really entertaining to watch. It's fantastic. It really, really is. And I think I'll do really well in the championship next year.
Please, Sam. Fucking hell, Sam, man.
Gooch smell.
Just see the investor not just going into full time, but the Jan Cyrus, Cataldo, Lumsden, Bailey, Gale. Absolutely. Yeah. We did have two others, but their names weren't posted online socials, are in. Son went to the dogs last week, says.
Christ.
Free
dinner.
I'm so proud of the Lasses because I remember when we almost didn't have a women's team. Yeah, that was down our previous ownership. Oh, my Tom, that's dangerous for him considering this country of origin. I haven't seen Gallant in the chat recently. Anyone tried his new shampoo range yet? No. So went to chop the dogs, Tom, says Mason. On top, where would we be if you had them all season? Tom Lynch has like a vice versa thing in it. Brilliant against Spurs. Sam, full credit for Eddie and the players great doing the dribble them at home. I hadn't thought of that. It was an arm of Newcastle, but no more back in the day, all changing part of the project. Kind of calling. I can see the women's Townway derby being played at St James. It wouldn't surprise me as well. Yeah, I've just noticed I've got one too. Was that you, Nana? Thanks, man. It was Yabba, yeah. A couple of media outfits have said our front three are one of the best in Europe. Pity was a US channel and not our media giving us credit. If it was one of the big six, we would never hear the end of it. Again, I like TNT, how they were thinking all about the seller things, about the sense sweep for the deaf people and all of that.
Yep.
I know Sky Sports did it a few days later, but still do it. The one that were really, really shameful is BBC.
Yep.
Yeah, it was scandalous, really.
I mean, just come on. And the fact is, people are paying hundreds of pounds for a shitty TV license to watch your channel.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I'm a big fan of the BBC, but they let themselves down with Match of the Day. They really did. And Martin Keown could he put a glass eye sleep, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
And all he was talking about was how bad Spurs were, not how great Newcastle were.
Probably because he's a former Arsenal player.
Well, he should be happy about it, shouldn't he? Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Player. But he didn't kind of highlight the passing of Bruno, the defensive work of Longstaff. Bird and Shea were fantastic. Kraft was fantastic also.
Absolutely.
No praise for them. It's just how poor the Spurs back line were, which they were, but only because our forwards made them look poor.
My cousin used to be a manager of an Ann Summer shop. He had some stories about some right weirdos. So Jesus, I dread to think, Tom. In fairness, you wouldn't want the knickers back with men's gooch smell. Oh, Miss Sam.
Speaking from experience, Sam, it tastes better than it smells.
Oh!
And I mean women's gooch, not men's gooch, obviously.
Oh, bloody hell, Billy. I once saw a game on his hands and he's been led around on a leash in Ansomers. Last night, me and Mason Drettman's Teletubbies. It was Eto time. Mason buys men use kegs off eBay. Guys, some fetishes for women's underwear, new line products, examples, knickers, haha. Inside the pants or outside, and did he fly out with those knickers on? There was a forum Mason wearing blue-pin hot pants on the Cardiff City Club Shop website. Becky's going to have one hell of a job in the summer. Look forward to, he's saying. She is, but she's going to have to let down a few players, unfortunately, because that team is going to need really big players for the next season.
Yep.
So she's going to have to... There's going to be a few hard breaks in, but Becky's going to have to know what is best for the squad next season, which she will because she's been brilliant.
I imagine the first thing on the list will be a goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper?
Definitely. I have to watch the cup final. I mean, it was the difference between the two sides was the goalkeepers, which is a shame because I thought
I think Grace is a really good keeper as well.
Yeah, she wasn't great in the final, was she? I think
no. But then you are questioning: are they going to make the step up to?
That's where you got to question. Yeah.
As I said, there's going to be a lot more full-time teams in the championship.
But on the inside, the ass crack had a fetish apparently. No flying and all. Mason, will you stop shitting if you leave the latchet? Isn't Gallant shampoo for bald people only? No offense, says Mark. But he was only 15. We had to call and tell his mom. Oh, Jesus. And Sam laughing at that. Was she wishing to purchase forced? It was Robbie Hill who was singing the big praises. I once saw a man get whipped in the street. I was going to get involved, but then I realized it was just Mason out with his missus. If the knickers are dirty, I'm down, says Yabba. Oh, you would, Yabba. She was a regular in the store, never came back. Was going to see the thing first, would buy a goalkeeper, can see why. All this about soiled underwear, it will give... Jesus, Tom! The goalkeeper's a must. More full-time teams, so we need to invest again at this new level. Absolutely. From Irani Granny Webb.
Good evening, Inflam, by the way.
He must be in the chat, is he? Was he not? Oh, yes, he is. I haven't read his guy. I did. Hope you're well, Ian. Can't get them Billy Kegs to all of us that transcends beauty. Laugh my
I generally go commando, Dave, to be fair.
Anyway, we've just got a minute, but I think this is now becoming a regular before we get to the food picks. We played it last week and it was brilliant. I did see Paul Gallant in the American chat show a while back. Oh, was he in there? All right, fair enough.
Yeah,
okay,
that may have been another Paul Gallant.
it could have been. Yeah, we know someone was guilty of sin on that one. Me thinking it was a troll at first and deleting all the comments out. My friends got captured. The famous headline said nigger gets knickers. True story needs to see how to change school after the headline. Lady Sam, they have multiple stashes. You just have to find the next one. And Ian says lunch. Anyway, we're getting up to a close, but I think we're going to play this again because I think this is now going to be a regular for the food picks. So let's get into it. Get your singing voices on. Get those metal holes raising. Here it is again. Hey, there we go. I think that's a regular now. Again, that was all thanks to Tom with that. I think this is great now before we get to that bit now. So there we are. So where I'm up to with me comments. Give them carriers. Get a bit. I've just read some. I'm going back. I've gone back. My friend Stag got captured the paper, said Nick, I'd get nicked. I'll just read through these comments quickly. Lady 70 have multiple stashes. You have to find the next one. If Granny Fanny want to lick out, she needs a. Oh, Jesus, Yabba. Quality, yeah. Change the lyrics, so I'll have to see if I can do that. So, but I know you had to change it because of the thingy, but I think it's cracking though, Tom, what it is. And I think the sound's cracking. Julie with the metal horns out. Yupadoni as well. Oh, we're gone too far. Even Sam with our metal horns out. That's very good. I like it. Yeah, I'm glad everyone likes the new thing we've got for now. That's going to be a regular now. You had some eyebrow razor stuff Christchurch has carved into shapes. Must have been like, yeah, that is brilliant. That is awesome. It certainly is. Oh, handsome as lady. So, right, here we go. There's 25 picks tonight. Right. The first one, I am dreading the comments for this one.
Oh,
Sounds interesting.
Here we go. I'm trying not to keep a straight face.
Gonna be a big
better
one.
not drink your drink because I'll probably spit it out after.
Right. First
Peter,
pick.
is this the one you showed us?
After we
Oh,
ended the
fuck
show, yeah.
me,
Here we
man.
go. Right. First one. I'm dreading what people are putting for this one. Here we go. I wonder how many people's going to hold their laps in for this one. Here you go.
What is that?
Where's that up, Pete? The spoon bank?
That's fucking shit. That's his cocknut.
Cheesy sausage rolls served at Liverpool.
Cheesy sausage rolls.
I bet they're charging a stupid price as well.
$5 each.
I'm surprised it's not more. I'm surprised they're not charging more.
Christ almighty.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no, thank you.
That worse than the cheesy sausage.
Is anyone a yes or a no for that?
Absolutely not. Who puts fucking cheese in a sausage roll? Dirty bastards.
I bet someone could have given a straight face for that one.
They've got sticks down it, so it looks like a Jap's eye.
Oh, fucking
Christ
hell.
almighty, that's disgraceful.
Oh, I knew Billy were going to laugh straight away at that. Right, next one. Oh,
Okay.
right. Right, yeah, we have a Brazilian barbecue at Western United in Australia. They're charging $11.50 for that. I think that's too much for them.
Brazilian
Let
barbecue.
him keep it.
At least you won't get any hair in it. Oh, dear me. Absolutely not.
Christ.
Disgusting.
No, not for that price. Definitely not.
Have baked
Okay.
beans on it. Go back a minute. There's baked beans on it at the top. Look. What the frig's that about? Who has baked beans at a barbecue?
Is it beans or...
It's baked beans. Look on the top. The top right
Oh.
corner.
Ah, yes, yeah.
Dirty bastards. Bloody hell, mate. Bloody peppers and buying beans on the barbie, mate. Fuck off.
Right, next one. We've
What's
got
this?
a steak and peppercorn sauce in crusty bed with chips at Bracknell Town. They're actually giving this for free.
Oh, yes. I'll take
Yes.
that. Can't be expecting peppercorn sauce. Lovely.
Oh,
jubbly.
yeah, look, that's probably the favourite sauce I love on steaks, by the way.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yep. Question is, how do people like their steak cooked? That's the thing.
Oh, medium rare, me.
Medium. Anyone who likes well done, go take a look at the mirror.
What about blue? Anyone ever had it blue?
I've never had it blue ever.
That's
I must
disgusting,
admit.
though, isn't it?
I have no
when it-
interest in that.
Raw meat.
Ooh.
Fuck you now.
Okay, next one. Oh, that's just pretty much drowning and swimming in that, or just paddling in gravy. That
Where's it at?
that is it. Pie chips, peas and gravy at AFC file for $6.50.
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
Definitely Lancashire.
If it,
Oh God,
if it was
Sam,
proper gravy,
please.
if it was proper gravy, I would say yes.
Look at the grease on the side of the gravy, Lawrence. See it? Ugh.
Oh, that's no, definitely not for that. Look, there's not many chips there. No, thank you.
Oh, yeah, you got-
And the peas. Where's the peas?
But there's no peas in there.
How did you find the peas? It was underneath a chip.
Ugh.
Probably underneath if it.
No, absolutely not.
No, thank you. Right, next one. We've got a selection of cheeseburger, vegan, and chicken loaded fries at Leeds United, $7.50 each. I'm not sure about that
mad
myself.
No, not for me.
I
Savills
don't-
and Organ-
I don't
Organs
think
are
I'd pay
probably one of
$7.50.
them. Savills probably some of them probably have Savills as organs in there.
Savills jizz on the vegan one, look.
Oh God.
Oh, ugh.
Now then, I'm going to come all over your vegan meal.
Jesus, man.
How's
Right,
about that then? How's about that then?
not for me, those. Okay, next one. Right, we have a
Oh, I
chicken
think I've seen this.
chicken Griselda at Sporting Kansas. They're charging $13.60 for that. No, thank you.
Oh,
Absolutely
they can
not.
keep it. Like, I have seen this actually on social media this week. I knew people would be saying something about the price.
No. Or you, in your words, Billy, they could shove that right up the Yankee horses.
Indeed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kansas City, Christ almighty.
Right, next one.
Oh, is that the
Fucking hell.
contents of a baby's nappy?
Oh,
That is palm oil covered chips, chicken, a bechamel sauce at Hartlepool United for $5.95.
Just a strange concoction, ain't it? Probably a bit of monkey in it as well if it's Hartlepool.
I was
Just
gonna say that.
doesn't look appetizing enough for me.
Nah.
no, thank you. You can probably get better palmo at your local takeaway.
Not for that. That looks like someone's just threw it up in there. So no,
Hi.
I'm guessing
dear.
I'm guessing a funny comments just come in.
No, someone threw up on it. It does look like vomit, doesn't it?
It does. Yuck. Nah, in the bin with that. Right, next one.
Right, what's that?
It's a double beef and bacon burger at Croydon SC. So that's in Australia again. It's $9.30 for that though.
Oh, it's too expensive, ain't it, for that?
No, thank
Yeah.
you.
And that burger looks like it's, I don't know. How greasy it is. Ugh.
Aye.
Yeah, that looks greasy as out.
Bloody hell, Australia, you're letting us down tonight, mate, with your baked beans on a barbecue and a bloody greasy burger.
Absolutely,
Well,
yes.
Wolf Harris would love to know.
Well, Farris, can you see what it is
What?
yet?
Someone
Yes.
just mentioned Rolf Harris of the.
Yes,
Aye,
yeah,
mate.
no, Mason did.
I did.
Oh.
Yes, Rolf, it's your cock, and it's a fucking junior school. Now get out.
Right, next one. We've got a selection of hot dog, nachos, and 2 beers at Union Omaha. That's in, of course, America. $6.20 for the lot.
Yeah, I'd have some of that. 2
Yeah.
pints
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
Definitely.
2 pints. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, as well. So I definitely say yes to that as well. Okay, next.
Toss Tito's. That's a strange name, mate.
Toss it.
That looks like the horse's cock. What Paul Glab was on there the other day.
Oh, Jesus, Mason.
Here's the thing. Now, this is his cock.
Fucking hell, man. Right, next one. We've got a Chinese box at Reading for 12 quid.
Ain't too bad. Is that curry in the box? It looks like it could be in the plastic box.
Yeah, it could be some kind of
not too
curry in
bad.
there.
Not
There's
too
like
bad.
spring rolls in there.
Chicken wings.
Yep.
I don't know what's underneath it. Looks like noodles of some kind.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
12
think so.
quid.
I think I'll go for that.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's quite a lot there as well. So I suppose yeah. Okay, next one.
Ugh.
Arsenal.
I think we're playing. Is that us on the pitch with the yellow shorts and blue tops?
No,
Can't
I see
be.
you up.
No.
You're very bad, aye.
Yeah. Arsenal.
Is that generally
Oh,
us? That must be from last season, I guess.
Let me clear me throat. Come on, Pete. How much?
Well, it's 8 quid, but that's poor.
Oh.
That.
Yeah, a bit shit.
Yeah, that
No,
looks
thank
poor. It looks like someone's just look at how bashed up all the nachos are.
Aye.
Yeah, shite.
No, so 8 quid. Now you can see it, Billy, because I think that looks poor. That.
Yeah, but it's cheap shite, isn't it? I wouldn't eat it.
So you can see. Fuck off.
I'll save it for later on. There'll probably be one later I can do it for.
All right. And by the way, Oxford United have equalised in their
Yeah,
game.
penalty, yeah.
Absolutely. Right, next one.
Oh.
Cheesy hot dog at Weymouth for $4.50.
That looks like a fucking sausage.
Yeah.
Well, they do.
Unmelted processed cheese
No,
on it.
thank you.
At least melt the cheese. I think that sausage looks a bit raw.
It looks a bit girthy.
Oh.
It looks like a girthy throbber to me.
No. Definitely not for that. Right, next one. Oh dear. Look at this one.
Ugh.
Fucking hell.
That's supposed to be chicken nachos at Nashville SC. Well, look at the nachos. They're absolutely cremated.
Oh. And how much are they charging?
$9.50 for that.
Fuck off.
Fucking hell.
Disgrace.
Where's it at? Kansas again.
No, Nashville SC.
You know. Disgusting.
Yep, straight in the bin with that.
Aye, Nashville's Tennessee.
Yep. Right, next one. Got a chicken burrito at Reading for £8.
I don't think I'm paying £8.
No. I mean, it looks all right, but it's too expensive. That really.
Yeah, absolutely. Next one. Oh.
Is that the sperm bank again?
That is loaded fries at Columbus Crew, $5.50 for them.
Oh God, yeah.
Maybe.
I think I might have to give that a go. Yeah.
What's
Not
the
bad for
sauce?
$5.50.
What's the white sauce, though?
Be mayonnaise, wouldn't it? Garlic mayonnaise, maybe.
Like that. I mean,
maybe.
I suppose you've got the choice on whether to have that on.
Right,
Oh,
next
yeah.
one. Right, we've got some fried fish and prawn crackers at JEF United in Japan for £5.
I'm not
That'd
paying
be fucking-
£5.
That'd
The
be fucking
fish
dog's
looks
meat in-
really.
dog's meat in there.
The fish in there looks.
Rank.
Yep.
That looks too over thingy. That looks cremated a bit for me. So
Not for me.
no, thank you.
Oh,
No.
God, yeah, that.
Definitely not. Okay, next one. Oh,
Oh, dear me. Dog shit.
God.
brisket mac and cheese at St. Louis City SC.
Oh, God, here comes the fuck off, I think.
£14 for that.
Fuck
Oh.
off! The Yanks are like robbing bastards, aren't they? Fucking hell. How do they get away with it?
Oh,
The daft Yanks will pay it, I guess. I mean, what's that green stuff on? Is it fucking grass?
I'd like you to know what that is, but nah, not for me. £14 for that.
Fucking dirty bastards.
Yeah, exactly. Next one. We've got a mixture of garlic fries, standard fries, and a beer at Seattle Sanders. Oh, Jesus wept. I think here comes another one, Billy.
How much?
$24.50 for that.
For some chips?
Yes.
Fuck off! That's outrageous. I was going to say, how many fucking chips do you want? But Christ, for that price, I'd want another fucking 2 tons of them.
I mean, this must be a share box, but still, all that price.
Yeah, man.
Well attended stadium, by the look of it, and by the seats in front. Look,
No, definitely not for that price. They can
Katie Price's favourite pop there in front. Look, 7-Up.
Right, next
by the
one.
way,
Yeah.
well, actually, I'll share it after the food picks.
No, go on quickly, Lawrence.
Oh, apparently a dog went on the pitch at Wickham against West London Celtic in that game tonight.
Bloody hell, a dog.
Aye.
Right.
Scored a
they've got him
hat-trick.
off
Scored a
the
hat-trick
team.
and Sunderland signed it.
Right, next one. Chicken and chips with peri mayo. Oh, Wembley, £11 for that.
Typical Wembley, always
Not me.
overpricing things.
Yeah, not for me.
No, definitely not. Next one.
Oh,
Meatballs and pasta.
Sam. Jesus Christ.
Meatballs and pasta at AFC Newquay for £2.
£2?
Yeah.
Give it a go.
I'm not
I'll
going.
tell you what, that brings back memories of Pasta King at high school.
Not seen. Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give that a try. That looks nice.
£2, it's nothing, is it? Even if it's shit, you ain't bothered here.
Yeah, meatballs and pasta, I suppose, is nice. Right, next one.
Aye.
They call this an entrevero. So in there is beef, pork, chicken, onions and mayonnaise at Gremio. It's £3 for that.
Oh, it saw me up. Yes.
What's the white sauce
yawning.
again? Oh,
Mayonnaise.
yes,
not
it is
sure on
mayonnaise.
that.
I just read it out.
You wouldn't have that much on it, though, would you? I mean, obviously, the person
No.
who likes that's a big fan of white cream. Maybe it's Katie Price's dinner.
Right, next one.
And when are they going to cook it? Fucking hell.
Right, we've got some grilled salmon with fries and salad at Melbourne Victory for £10.80.
Fuck me, them chips are whiter than the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh,
Billy.
Oh,
They are, though, aren't they?
Billy.
the salmon looks
eat
like
it and keep
Gandhi's
it.
flip-flop.
That's disgraceful. I don't even like. And what's that stuff on that white stuff? Is it lard?
No, it looks like feta cheese.
Fucking festering cheese. Anyway,
The
I don't
green
like salmon,
stuff-
so they can piss off.
You don't like salmon, Billy?
I like it in tins. I don't like it fresh.
Fair enough.
green
I
stuff-
like
the
salmon.
The green stuff looks like fucking Maggie Thatcher's coffin.
Oh, please! Right, next one.
What the pissing hell's that?
You got spaghetti and meatballs in bread at San Diego Lila, charging a tenner for that.
Why would they even do that?
I don't know.
Who thinks to do that? That's shit.
Yeah, shit. Yeah,
How the
no
fuck do you
thanks.
eat it without getting it all over you?
Exactly. No, thank you.
A tenner?
Yeah, exactly.
No thanks.
Right, 2 left. We've got another spaghetti and meatballs. Oh,
What the friggin' hell?
right. In terms of the spaghetti, they don't. Whoever made this doesn't know how to cook spaghetti because they must think that over there that spaghetti gets deep fried. Well, it doesn't.
Oh, Christ.
put me in charge of the spaghetti cooking because I'll do much better than that as after me uni
not
experience.
Deep fry spaghetti.
Yanks deep fry everything, didn't they?
So no, thank you. And how much were they charging for that? £8.40.
No, thank you.
They
Didn't
just
keep
dumped
it.
a fucking load of fucking oregano, whatever it is, on top of the fucking meatballs. That's a big pile of it. That's disgusting.
It's
Unless
nice,
it's-
but you don't
unless
put
it's-
that much on it.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a certain place in Coventry where they'd make fucking joints with that. The green stuff, I mean, not the rest of it.
And deep fried spaghetti, no, thank you.
And them chips, of course, how many times have been cooked?
Yeah, exactly. They look a bit cremated as well. Right, last one.
Cupertina's last cake.
Oh no, Billy, I think you should do that in George's voice.
Cupertina's last cake. Oh, yeah, what a fantastic idea to have some cake at the fucking football match. Fucking cake at the match. What are they fucking on about?
Only £1 for a slice.
Sign me up.
We're fine.
Love it.
Yeah.
A slice of Victoria sponge at Fareham Town.
As long as I ain't Victoria Beckham sponge, it'll be fuck all, innit?
Oh, Billy.
Victoria Beckham.
God.
Oh, fuck me, man. Anyway. Anyway, I better get through these comments. 250 comments have come in since then, and I've got to read through all of these. Like, right then. So let's have a look what we've
Yeah,
got. Right. Let me just get to these. Where do I find them?
Beer Viking's been on fire, by the way, in his chat, in his comments.
I can imagine he has been. I'm up to. I can finally see fuck, says Mary. He had some eyebrow raising stuff, churching candles carved into things. It must have been like IKEA. Oh, I think I've done it again. I always have to go. Oh, it looks like up the A1's in the chat. I hope you're well. Brethall, people just welcome into the chat as well. Right, it's like a lads meet up at John Sinclair's.
That's all them sausages with the jizz coming out the top.
Jeez, Chippers would love some of that. Aha, no commenting and laughing. That is wrong. Movely swiftening on. I saw this one and had to turn the screen off since the upper dolly. That's why Liverpool are shit. Too much jizzing. Fuck me, a wanker dream. That's what happens when they catch the thieves. It reminds us Pingu and the baby penguin on its first. I've sadded up the arse. Cock and raps with cum juice, says Lee. Jimmy Carragher when he sees Klopp. Do you get a discount for buying a bukkake? That's Mason when Joel Allen scores for Swansea. Where's Mason gone? These hot dogs in a row. He's back. That is right. The last cock left Adams said, I'm not having that. Knob cheese, what were they thinking? You're in top Australian mug. Looks like pedigree chum. What the fuck, Brazilian barbecue and Aussie. The jizz off the Chipper special. What's that? What's happened to Nemo after he left PSG? It looks like crap in a box. Amazing song, looks like Chappie. Hey, I'm shook. Them bloody yellow mellow drippy sausages have really irked me. Shalala sandwiches.
Gives you loads of minerals, though. Here's the thing. I get really wind up with me energy during the day. I make 68 fucking videos, man.
Take a free all day, but that's nice for free. I'd have that. Looks like an Archer sandwich. Yeah, no Archer, by the way. I wonder what he's up to. David Beckham's career. Yes, I've turned me green bastards. The meat must be roadkill if it's free. Oh, blue waffle, says Sam. Oh, no. Is there another comment? Or are you laughing at Sam's one?
I'm laughing at black. Yeah, blue waffle.
Oh, jeez. Oh, those chips we cooked. The chips look overdone. Oh, bloody hell, yabba. Another flooded pie with chips and gravy. No way. If I made pints and I'm still hesitant to eat that diarrhea pie and chips, the stomach upset you never want after COVID, says Mary.
Oh.
Needs mushy peas and well, saves you watching the pitch and the pie and chips 65. No chance. Nah, Leeds can keep that shite. Nah, I'm not having this loaded fry shite. Is it multiple infections? BS says it's Graham Norton special. Looks a bit like pavement pizza. Nah, not for me. So vegan, so lovely. That looks like every orifice I can think of. Looks like Gallant's last meal on death row. Anal beads inserted. The results when pulled out. Mary! Kiss a June. There's Dinah Biden's lunch rib off. No, so laughing at Nana fuss by that. Southern special. That's a legit pie, says Beer.
68 different minerals in this pie. Keep you going. 48 videos.
Sam Smith diarrhea, undercooked special away Hartlepool. Yuck. Kansas is famous for many things. Not that though. I love Hartlepool disappointing in their group though. Sam Smith's arse. Bart Simpson after Marge giving birth to him. Okay. Hartlepool I've been there. That's when I realized I was middle class, not working class. Oh, it's bleeding. That looks like jelly eeled. What is that snot in there, says Sam? But can you get it in the ground? How the £6 for a palm or yum? A large minge just winked at me. It's a very weird burger. Snot that. Katie Price's minge. Watch one. The kid Lee's coming.
And the one before it. He just winked at me.
Oh, that one.
And the one after that, Tom as well. It's a very weird burger shot. Yeah, it was.
Yep. Look at it. It looks like a lost cam from the Aussie coast. That looks like Suella Braverman's flaps. Oh. I couldn't give a Castlemaine for anything else. A dog turd fried. That's no fucking bit of that clam. Oh, Sam. Does someone need a hand getting rid of a tampon?
I'm not doing it, period.
Big Ange in a bun after he lost to us. Yes. Rolf House is didgeridoo for his 2 little boys. Give it decent for the price. You have that okay. American crisp or an insult to humanity. He likes me like I say. I hit the horse, said nay to buying crypto.
Cryptocurrency.
Well, I know where recycled tampons go. They get okay, your son is there. That looks like a sample for Gillian McKeith. Oh my god! Oh, Chinese buffet mixing. That looks okay. Chinese one looks okay. No chance. Adam Johnson slop bucket, says Joe. Looks like my attempted. It looks like Paul, says Tom. Arteta smashed him up after he can get his way with a VR decision. Looks like Paul Mason's vomit. They can stick that up the Arsenal arses. What happens when you don't have food before alcohol? It's the contents of your toilet, says Mary. I says, no, what the fuck? Like, actually special that one, cheap cheese. I hopeless man after being in a brothel. Not enough veins in that for Mary. God, nachos, Batman's vomit. No way, Mike Ashley has arrived and been fried alive. Oh, Yabba, that's so Yabba. Is that shit? Madonna Spin Bank Collection, says Joe.
Only a small part of it, though, Joe.
Nachos not being some are black. Chad's Mexican muff. That's been smashed more than Katie Price's back door. Reading cost 12 quid to get in. 8 for that's not bad. That's Sinclair's just after he sees a female YouTuber. Oh. But John's a great guy. We all love John Sinclair. We all do. More jizz. How many periods were needed? Says, oh, Mary. Garlic Vedas is from hell. Might come after the orgy. Who wanked on a pad, says Mary. Sam says we need iron tablets tonight. Like infected prostate, no way. Sayonara. Fried fish, bet you can still taste the radiation from Hiroshima. No chance, but with Crackers Grims, you're doing business. Japanese sauce, how can that look ruined? I hated fish and that was amazing. I'll not buy it either. That looks like Mason's toilet. Oh. Jacob Rees-Mogg shite with IBS, says Tom. No chance looks like crap. Fried dog's balls. Robin fuckers, they just picked that up outside and hide it in. My granny diagram have to sit. Oh, bloody hell, yeah. Get 14 pizzas from Aldi for that. Yep. Seattle freezer cranium eating that shit. I'm laughing. What? Sorry, too many chips into a higher price. I'm 24k for that. I'm in the wrong business. No way. Rip off Sam. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Sam.
Come on, let's see it.
She says, does the period in all swims come for free, though?
I've seen that. I thought, fucking hell. Come on, Sam. Fucking hell.
You get healthcare for that price? What? Scratch and sniff.
Arseworms.
Fucking hell, man. I'm a bit lad, but I'll struggle, but your average gent would scoff the lot. Look what dug on the pitch and love it. Those chips look green. Gallant is more likely to get a job than me buying that. Looks like Gareth Southgate. That looks a bit shit. Chippers likes to meatballs. Wembley 50 peel for how much? Not surprised. Who took of bollocks and fried them? That's a crime scene, but 2 quid is Kenny for scran. That looks a bad bollock accident. No even for 2 quid. Vomit. A bleed pile form of print. Oh. My last screen pied. A period gone very wrong. Jizz everywhere, man. It's those budgies. That's Gallant's jizz after he sees the. Oh!
Beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? Look at his plumage. Better than your plumage, you already twat.
Oh, no, the spin bank is active tonight.
Oh, dear.
Again. She says some lasses misty knickers after after she shit herself. That's still frozen milk, but looks good. Chips are raw. Ooh, Billy. No wonder they see all Australians are descended from criminals. That's robbery. Flesh flaps, no thanks. It's too clean. That looks fucking rotten. No chance they need to see a doctor about that. No, why? That's dreadful. What is that monstrosity? Seem crazy idea there, Sam. There's the worms. A fucked up circumcised Daniel Levy. Ew, that looks like it passed through my black and white eye.
I see what you did there, Bear. That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
A dildo from Adsummer who lost this. Now what's this? That is shite. Red special. What the hell is this crap? No way. What minge yabba?
A super-sized, big, beautiful woman's minge.
All right. And Scotland looks rubbery. That's spaghetti. Gordon Ramsay's cuisine. Deep fried spaghetti. Are you kidding me? Camilla's Fanny's rag. That's the second biggest sponge after Paul Gallant. Oh, that will go down a treat though, Jizzits. David Beckham sponge, I'd have that. Why not, man? Take that as Billy said it. Chip his mom's fanny cream. Oh, Billy. The second one, but the one is last spaghetti with cheese. Well done. That Friday looked amazing. Last by fucking also. The wags use Nick as contents. Oh, Mary. Apparently, Chippers has been trying to get his own house for a while, but his mother just won't move out. Dear Mary, always have food before alcohol. I believe Madonna opened the whole collection. She could populate the planet on her own.
Joe.
Oh, anyway, let's get into some of the part of the news. Now, there's been talk about that. They think Amanda Staveley and Jamie Rubin have left Newcastle, but they haven't.
No, it's lots of like when Mike Ashley owned it. It's Newcastle United. It was under St James's Holdings. And all these companies that have resigned their kind of directorship from are kind of dead companies, aren't they? Companies that don't exist anymore. So it's nothing to worry about at all. She's selling shares, but that's business. She's making profit on it.
Yeah, it's business as well. Yeah, absolutely.
She's a successful businesswoman. She's making money. That's what they do. She's still really heavily involved in the club. And anyone that saw the pictures of her at the Lass's game last Sunday will see that. No doubt about it.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. There's all this bankruptcy against her going on as well, but I don't know what to make aware of that myself. So, but yeah, she's
took on Barclays Bank, didn't she, in a court case and lost. That's kind of took away a lot of her kind of finances, but she's still a very, very wealthy woman and a wealthy couple who made that. So nothing to worry about. She's a figurehead of our club. She's the face of our club, and she's fantastic at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, totally. Yes, I mean, her and Mia dad at the women's game as well was just prime example.
Indeed.
Yeah, absolutely, which was definitely great to see as well. So, I mean, Lawrence, were you a bit concerned when this got announced, but you find out, but it's just they're selling shares at the club as well?
Not really concerned. I mean, especially I watched Paul's video on it afterwards, and kind of just a case of business as usual.
Yeah, it's what it's all about. Yeah, it's just selling shares. That's what a lot of businesses people do. So, yeah, absolutely. Mason, what did you make of it all?
Interesting to say the least, but I mean, at least it doesn't involve Newcastle. And as some of you just alluded to the fact she was a wealthy owner. Her father used to own. I don't know if he still does now. Her father used to own Water Valley in obviously where they're from in North York. So I don't know if he still owns that, but I mean, come on, she's got plenty of money. So now it's gonna happen.
I'm not worried about it.
I don't think it even matters if she had no money, because she's that good of a figurehead and public face of Newcastle United. She's fantastic at it. I'm sure that the PIF would give her a wealthy living just for that alone. I'm sure they would. She's fantastic. She really has saved that club.
She has. Really, really has. I still remember the first game she attended when we drew Liverpool back in 2017.
Yep.
Yeah. I still remember that as well, which was really, yeah, she's massively saved this football club massively as well. So now then, another one I want to talk about is the possible rumour kits possibly for next season. I mean, do you think they're going to be the kits? Those are going to be the kits next season, Billy?
Well, they generally are when they release them kind of mock-up before they come out. They usually are. We've seen Puma ones and Castor ones, and they are. I'm not a fan of them, I've got to say, the new ones. I think Adidas have just copied the Argentina kit, it's a generic kit, and put black and white to the blue and white. Not enough stripes for me. Too much white at the back. Not a fan of the black numbers either. But
see, I think they look. I do think they look really good, but I think we need to go away from the red numbers on the whole kit now, because I think we've had that for too long now. It's about time we tried something different.
Well, we had that in the 70s. It's a traditional thing, red numbers on kits is what we used to do. It's hard to put numbers on the back of black and white shirts. So it's got to be something different to black and white. Although, the old Asics kit with the black number and white, the black kind of patch and white number on it, that looked good. I just don't think the white with black, like we had with Janmat when he was playing for us, and that Puma kit we had with them when we got relegated, hated it. Oh,
I didn't like that one as well.
It's a similar design to that, I think.
It looks a bit similar to the 2001, 2002, 2002, 2003. Kits. But there's a lot of people liking the third one, where the badge is a little bit different on it.
Have you got images you can get up?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, the white and green one ain't bad, and the blue and claret hoop one is cool. I like both of those. I'm just not a fan of the broad stripe. I think there should be more stripes.
Yeah, let me just have a look. Oh no, it's still got the badge on for this one. I mean, again, it's just rumored. We don't know what it's going to be, but it's actually got the normal badge on this one. But it's going around that the third kit could look something potentially like this.
Yeah, I like that. We've had a kit like that before, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
Adidas kit.
I'm sure it's one of those kits like we barely ever saw.
Yeah.
When did we have this, Billy?
I'm thinking it would have been not far from when we got relegated.
I think it was one of the first, the early years of the Ashley era.
Yeah.
Looks like the 97, 98 away kit with a Bunil on. That's what I
think we did have a couple of kits, which I don't believe we ever saw in a competitive game.
And of course, the rumored away kit is supposed to something look like this as well, which again, it looks similar. That one.
Yeah, it's 95, 96 without the Grandad collar, isn't it? It's the same design.
I mean, it looks nice. Plus, we've had the one similar under the Rafa in his last season as well. So, again, we'll wait and see. We do trust Adidas because I'm glad we're back with them. Good riddance to Castori come the end of the season.
Yeah.
They've been absolutely terrible. I don't think, in terms of Castori, I don't think some of the designs have been that bad, but people have been let down in terms of like they haven't had anything turned up. People have been waiting such a very long time for deliveries, and people are complaining about the sizes don't fit properly. And
we're too well followed for them to deal with the demand for it. I mean, I noticed that Leverkusen wear a Castor kit. Villa, Wolves, I don't seem to see the complaints about them.
I'm sure Villa and Wolves are leaving Castori as well.
Yeah, I think Villa and Wolves are. Yeah, I think Villa
definitely are as well. It's just we're not getting a lot from Castori. It's only a few million a season as well, so it's not long. Rumors with Adidas, we could be talking up to £40 million a season with Adidas. So again, it just helped with the revenue as well.
Rangers about them now.
Rangers get rid of them as well.
No, I mean they're still with Castori, but I'm not. They're going to be there next season.
Yeah.
Yep. Out of the 20 resignations, awarded 40 that I did absolutely nothing over the last year or so. But it means nothing, folks. Well, it's just rumours. We don't know what it's officially yet. I like the away one. The other two I don't like, but wait till see in person. Yeah. It's, from what I'm hearing, it's going to be the 7th of June, possibly, when we hear possibly about the home one coming out first. It's so far, that's what we've been rumoured to hear as well. So, I like to see slash lines across the numbers.
Yeah, the Adidas three slash lines. Yeah, I agree.
Villa going to Adidas. There's a lot of people now going to turn to Adidas as
Fancy
well.
Villa copying what we're doing, eh? That's just a surprise, isn't it?
Well, again, in a way, because Castori, they're so poor. They're like
Copy our
so.
transfer list, copy our kits. Even they're copying getting into the Champions League, the twats. Did anyone see Emi Martinez last night in that penalty shootout?
Yeah, I did.
What an absolute arse. Absolute arse. Got booked for time wasting when they were losing 2-0. I mean, that's bad enough. They needed to rush the game on and he got booked for time wasting. And then when a penalty shootout come on, he was shushing the crowd. The kids were crying. He was going and laughing at them. It was time wasting then. When he got the second yellow card, I think they should have not let him go and go for the penalties. I know the rules are different to that, but, you shouldn't finish there and then, I think.
Yeah, I suppose so. But I suppose Villa are through. It was it was going to be a tough game against Lille. So who are they getting in the semi-finals?
They've got Olympiacos. Also, I was happy to hear that Nabil Bentner Pleb, I should call him, failed to score his penalty.
Yeah, it was shit as well.
I bet Cabela scored his.
Yeah, Cabela
yeah.
Good. Yeah, Cabela
He was one of those players I thought would have been success, but just wasn't. Like, maybe he could have been a success if, he'd hadn't been loaned out. He got loaned out 2015. Then again, sometimes it's a case of, well, if Steve McLaren doesn't rate you, you've got problems.
Well, yeah, that's it as well. And
Tovan was the same, weren't he? Both of them come at the same time.
Tovan's done well for himself.
Both fantastic players, but just had a shit manager.
Well, they did. Well, it was Pardew for Cabela, but then he leaves and then it's John Carver.
Yeah, both shit managers.
He did hit a good run of form under Carver. Remember the goal at Hull? But then I think he got injured or suspended, and then after that, just poor.
Yeah, just shame it didn't work with Tolvan. Well, in a way, it was McLaren. Well, he was never going to succeed. Well, we know. I think a lot of people knew what was going to happen.
Feel like the bastard isn't succeeding in Man United, man, with Ten Hag. Nice.
Good. Long may it continue.
I mean, Man United, I'll just get lucky because of bloody VAR.
Yep.
I thought Bournemouth were well the better team against them.
They were robbed, weren't they?
To me, that's not a penalty for Man United.
No. And
it's a deflection off a player, then onto the arm.
Which was in his natural position by his side. It's only his elbow, and it actually hits him here above the shirt line. It didn't fit any of the criteria for penalty for me. It was ridiculous.
Yep.
And again, the penalty that Bournemouth did get, but it was originally changed. Now, it says the foul was continuing. It started outside the box, but it was still continuing in the box.
Well, it's like Dan Burns against Luton. It started outside the box and continued in.
They give a penalty, but Bournemouth get denied the penalty.
I mean, how many times have you seen a penalty get overturned? I don't think I've ever seen it. I think that's the first time I've ever seen it. Seriously, it's Man United. What a surprise! You think about the Wolves game, first game of the season, when Onana punched one of the players in the box, and nothing was given for that. They've had loads of luck this season. They shouldn't be nowhere near 7th place.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. We can trounce them at Old Trafford when we play them.
We can.
Yep.
We've got to turn.
By the way, can you imagine? By the way, they're saying, they're going on like Ten Hag's the greatest manager in world football since Fergie. Tell you what, we beat them for a third time this season when we go to Old Trafford. Then we'll finish above them, despite everything we've had this season. FFP issues.
I don't know what time it is, but here comes. Wait a minute. Here comes the man. It's Mr. Sinclair.
Hey,
you all right, John?
How are we doing, guys? You good? Back in the game? I'm going to put in there, John, back in the game, Sinclair, I think. Do you know what I mean?
Good idea.
Go for it, John.
Good idea.
I should do. Got Mason. I got big up to Mason. Big up to young Lawrence. Big up to you. And big up to the legendary who I'm known for, since the COVID years, Billy, man. Big up to Billy.
Cheers, mate. Glad to see you back.
Thank you, Billy. That's you guys back as well, man.
Make sure you did with John the other night on his as well, Billy. So that was great.
Well.
Yeah, how are you keeping, John? Are you doing okay?
Hey, I'll keep him fine, mate. Just some pork chops on social media as well, sort of thing.
Get the twats blocked, John.
exactly, man. The thing is, I'm not being funny, right? But I said before, social media is free, right? It's free, so it gives the people exactly what I want to see, right? You know, people say questions about people support. I don't be a Newcastle fan for, season holder for. Who are you? Are you a cop or something? Do you know what I mean? What one questions from that kind of thing? I'll speak to a police officer, right? Not from you, but I'll tell you something now, right? You know, some of those guys are just so virus. I'm telling you. I think they should get in the pork chop. They have to stop in the pork chop, get in the bin. We're Newcastle fans.
Tell them to do some research and have a look at your YouTube videos from before the takeover. Then that'll just prove them wrong, won't it?
Facts.
Exactly.
Facts.
Yeah, you are.
Facts.
And you've said you've been a season ticket for 20 odd years, John.
Facts.
Travel up from
24, yeah.
Bristol. Travel up from Bristol to come up for the games as well.
Yeah, and you know what it is? I've got no regrets whatsoever. That makes me a proper fan. The real one. Yeah?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And you know what I mean? I mean, you're the real one. Mason's the real one. Lawrence's the real one. And Billy, I mean, I don't have to say much to you, man. You know my feelings on you, my guy.
I've suffered for years and years of it, John. And, you know, all the accused have been a glory hunter. And I say to them, well, we ain't won a trophy since 1969. How the fuck am I a glory hunter? I must be the worst one in the world if I am.
You're still a Newcastle. You're still a Newcastle fan, Billy. Whether people like it or not, it doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter if you live in Japan, China. If you're a Newcastle United fan, you are a Newcastle United fan, whether people like it or not. And don't come and watch the match for the first time. I saw a lad from China, right? It's his first ever match, right? Did the slogs, first ever. Big up to him. Big up to that guy. I'm telling you. First time here, had a chat to him. And it was happy as punch, yeah? Yet our super fans might be questioning his support. Tell him to get stuff. Fact.
Absolutely, John. I mean, yeah. I mean, let's get, since you've come in, John, what do you think of the rumoured new kits possibly for next season, John?
Have you got it on screen or?
Well, where have I put them? Oh, no. Oh,
I know.
I think I've deleted them. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, I think I saw one the other day, right? I mean, it was on someone's page. Right? I won't mention whose page there, right? People, right? But it looks really cool. It looks really cool. It's also got Adidas on it, you know, because it needs to change. A Castore, it's a cheapsteak. An absolute cheapsteak, right? Thanks to Mike Ashley. Thanks to him, right? I'm not going to lie. But we are a progressive club. We are a boom club now, right? Since they had the two over. We get 52k every single week, right? And we, as a fan base, deserves bigger and better. Our owners gets most things right, yeah? And you know what? Going back to Adidas is the best things going. Simple as that, man. But I just think it's good to go back with Adidas. But for the shirts, Pete, I think these shirts are going to be absolutely fantastic. I mean, I can't wait. What do you think of it?
Yeah, they look interesting for me. I'm just glad we'll go back with Adidas. So, whichever could generate about £40 million a season, which will be great as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Helps with our works as well. I'm up to my comments. Villa Pro shirts with leech colouring onto the players. The Onana one was the biggest jokes. Wolves should have just walked out. Absolutely.
Great job, Adoni. Yeah, you're right.
All right, John, how you keep it? Mike Ashley has lost the second round of his battle with the Toon. He has, because he tried to complain because we won't sell the new kits for next season in his stores. He lost out for it. Up yours, Mike.
Publicity for him, though, isn't it? No publicity is bad publicity when you're in his job in the world. He's a tosser. He's in it for the attention as much as anything else, as well as the money.
True facts.
And I've said I haven't shopped in his shops for years, and I've no intention of to.
True.
Well, it's like said, Sports Direct is known to sell things very cheap and all of that. You buy a pair of trainers, and they're luckily the pay you get the last a year.
It's the way he treats his employees. We've heard stories of women being sacked for getting pregnant. We've had women giving birth in the toilets at the pub in Chesterfield. Seriously, this is truth.
Yeah, absolutely.
We all know how he treated our club. He was disgusting about it. He tried to pull us out of the UEFA Cup when we qualified for it because there's no money in it for him. The man's an absolute leech. He was a parasite. He got millions of pounds of free advertising for a shit company. You know, the man's an absolute leech, parasite, and good riddance to him.
Yeah,
and
good riddance.
When he is kind of, let's say, he has vengeance. He always wants revenge. When he tried to buy Coventry City, and they wouldn't sell to him, he then went and bought the ground just to be spiteful. That's what he's like. He's a spiteful bastard, horrible man.
Yeah,
exactly that.
Yeah, he certainly is. Let's get through the last few comments. People just welcome John. I block him, John. Respect, John. You were my first proper two-channel legend, says Dave. I live in West Ham, but originally from the Toon. Loved the club for 40 years or more. Well said, Julie. Just keep going on, John, and tell him to fuck off. What is the phrase they use for not being sleeping on the street? Next, the Shearer statue these days. Screw those fans.
You know what it is, so I come on to that, right? I mean, Jobs is right, by the way, yeah? They should be told to F off, yeah? The trouble is, right, I mean, 4 months, I kept it really quiet for 4 months after the stick I get on social media, right? 4 months, right? Now, I'm coming out fighting, coming out swinging, yeah? And you know what? John. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call them all out. One day, I promise myself, when I get 10,000 on my subs, like 10K, I'm going to do the social media Muppet show. And I tell you what, there's going to be a few names going to get called out. And you know what? It's going to make me look sweet. Guaranteed, man.
Hey, good evening, Lorraine. I hope you're well.
Big up, Lorraine.
We live everywhere, always have, El said. Any news on the training ground sponsorship? We need some investment there, says Sam. It wouldn't surprise me, Sam, if our owners are working under that.
Yep.
You can't get rid of me, John Sinclair, says Lorraine.
Yeah, she's lovely. Honestly, I mean, I speak to her every day, and you know what? She speaks a lot of sense.
I boycotted too, says Julie. Exactly once. Once a knob, always a knob. Hit Sports Direct and the fat cockney bastard. Just rather than say, I will never buy from Sports Direct, says Sam. This is all right, John Sinclair. I hope we counter-sue Ashley for our court costs. It's disorganized chaos in Sports Direct. Can't use GS. Sports Direct, tight shirt, preferred GD Sports anyway. Well, do you know what? I said on one of your shows, John, I've not shopped in Sports Direct for ages. You're lucky to buy a pair of trainers, they last a year, and then you've got to throw them away. Whereas the last few pairs of trainers I've bought have all been from GD Sports. Perfect condition they're still in.
Yep. What it is, Pete, you pay what you get for, man. And Sports Direct, you just said it there, mate. It's tacky, cheap. You know what? It's just a quick sell. That's typical Mike Ashley. Money. That's all it is. And you know what it is? It's JG Sports, or I'd rather shop at Amazon's as well. Yeah,
absolutely. So that would probably be announced just after FFP resets, so about goes into the summer budget. Good, thanks, Pete. You're good too. Yeah, very well. Thanks, Lorraine. Again, thanks for tuning in. You missed all the funny, crazy stuff before. You'll have to catch up, but be prepared. Definitely. There's some quite a few extreme stuff that goes on Friday night show as well. Good point. Will be lots of exciting news as well. Saudi doing a good F1 in Newcastle. Yeah, I've seen that as well.
Yeah.
Even Brian sent me that as well about they were doing some thinking Newcastle with the F1 and all of that as well. So it's interesting to see what this as well. Ian says, evening, John, mate. Oh man, GS, you know I love you too.
Bless her. I mean, she's excellent. I mean,
if we keep growing and start to win trophies, we get the same deal off Adidas as Man U, 90 million per year on next deal. Yeah, absolutely. Blame John. We're chatting, says Lorraine.
We did.
Absolutely as well. So
she's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, Sam hasn't said hi to us yet.
She did.
Yeah, she did.
She did. Oh, sorry, Sam. Sorry, my bad.
There you go.
Yay! I was going. Ooh.
There you go. Yeah. So I'm just anyway. Just quickly before we end the show, I mean, let's talk about There's only one English team left in the European competition, so that Aston Villa. Liverpool's out the Europa League. West Ham have crashed out, unfortunately. I mean, is it Villa's chance to win the conference?
Yes.
They should do.
I think they will.
I think Fiorentina probably be a hard game for them in the final because that's what I'm expecting the final to be. But I do fancy Villa to win the thing.
I mean-
Unfortunately, now I think
For a lot of
England's
that
not
game,
gonna-
Villa were absolutely awful against Lear, but
Oh yeah,
it was a great goal from Matty Cash, to be fair. Like,
yep, yeah. Unfortunately, now I don't think we're gonna get the extra European spot. I think
No chance. No
that'll
chance.
go to Germany. So what it will mean is I'm gonna cheer on Dortmund when they play PSG in the Champions League.
100%.
yeah, absolutely. Ruffy edited the deal too. If they don't get Champions League, it drops below that each time. Rob from New Zealand, go John and Billy. You're well,
Big up,
Rob.
Robbie.
You
Rob,
keep
big
it
up.
well, Rob. It's Villa's to mess up. I agree, Julie, as well. Well, then, so we're now come to the end of the show. So we'll just let people know what we can find the on and what we got next coming on. I'll start with you, Lawrence.
All right,
What have we got coming up on it's the Geordie View?
not really, I think, but obviously there's previous videos.
No problem, Lawrence. What I'll do is I'll drop you backstage. If you want to have a chat there, feel free.
All right, then. Yep.
Okay, then, no problem. John, what we got coming up on your channel next?
Thanks for coming on. I know it's a bit late, like, because I chat to Lorraine tonight for 45
Oh, don't worry, man, John.
minutes.
Don't worry, John.
And
Always have a
Lorraine's
catch up.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. And great show as well, and good chat in the chat as well, people. For me, I'm on Sophie's channel, TV Guna, on Sunday. Going to talk about football chat as well. Big
Nice
Arsenal fan, so I'll be on the
Yeah,
channel.
she's a good. I've watched her stuff. She does good lot of stuff. So young Sophie as well.
She's very gifted as well. And also, I'm going the podcast show on Monday at 8 o'clock. Talk about all things Newcastle.
Yeah, I'll probably be there for you. There on John that we do with myself and you and Tony.
Cool stuff. And Billy wants to come on, but he's on Paul's show. Are you, Billy? On Paul's show on Monday, are you?
Monday night, yeah, we've got shows Monday, Tuesday. We've got every night next week. We haven't got a night off because we've got the game against Palace on Wednesday.
Yeah, we've got the game against Palace as well. So
you're right. So yeah, so do that Tuesday. I'm going to do the preview show on Tuesday as well, and watch along on Wednesday with you guys. You know, if I
come and join us, myself and Mason, for that, John, if you want.
Thanks very much indeed. And
Peter, I forgot. If it all depends if Gates are playing the playoffs on Wednesday.
Oh, fair enough, Mason. If you want, that's no problem. But you can always join myself if
after seeing them out when Gates are playing either Tuesday or Wednesday in the playoffs.
Oh yes, yeah. Well done to Gates are getting into the playoffs as well. Very well done to them as well. And we'll all see how they're doing the playoffs to see if they can qualify for the Football League as well. Well then, John, I'll just drop you backstage and we'll have a word backstage.
No problem at all. I'll send a link as well for those who want to subscribe to my channel.
Yeah, there you are. That's John's channel, John Sinclair TV. Do drop a subscriber. It's great to see you back as well. So no problem, John. I'll see you in a little bit. As well. And Billy, what we got coming up on the Toon Review?
Well, it's a busy week, and we've even squeezed in a watch along for the Man United Coventry City on Sunday. Paul and I are going to do a watch along for that.
Oh, you're going to do a watch along? Wow.
Yeah, which is strange for us, but you know, it's an FA Cup semi-final. It's my home.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I've surprisingly backed Coventry to pull a shock win.
It could happen. They're good enough to do it. If Man United don't turn up and Coventry do, Coventry will beat Man United on Sunday. No doubt about it.
I don't know why, but I fancy Coventry to win it. I really do.
We've got a special show Monday. Can't reveal too much about that just yet. It's one of Alex's babies. So Stato's kind of come up with an idea for our show Monday.
Very
Tuesday preview. Wednesday watch along. Thursday review and preview of the Saturday game. And then TTR Friday next week. Watch along the day after.
No problem, Billy. I'll just drop you backstage.
No, I'm not a Coventry fan, John Bedoni. Absolutely not. I fucking hate them. I hate Man United more.
Oh, well. No problem, Billy. I'll just drop you backstage. And we'll have a backstage. No problem, Billy. See you in a bit. Okay, then, guys, we'll just rattle through the last few comments. Thank you to everyone. And a chance. It's been a pleasure as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Clash show, lads. Cheers, Sam. Great show, excellent. Yes, by Timberley in the year. Been a great show. What a laugh. Everyone get better every time. Cheers so much, Lee. And again, you are now part of the mod squad as well, Lee. As well. Take care, everyone. It's really nice to see Mason's. Nice to see Mason still well, mate. He says Yabadoni as well. Thank you to everyone in the chat. Okay, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. Cheers so much, Mary, as well. Can I join the Toon Review, please? Just tune in, Lorraine. Great channel. Get yourself subscribed there. Brilliant channel. Great channel with Paul, Billy, Alex, and Sam as well. So, yeah. do check out their channel as well, Lorraine. They're a great channel to watch as well, all right. So it says with metal horns. So there you are. You look after yourself as well. Says Mary, Man City would be the best for European qualification night all as well. You too, Mary. Take care, PH as well. Yep, I don't need for coming in as well. Remember, guys, if you would just let you know what we got coming up so far. We haven't previewed anything so far throughout the rest of the week, but we'll let you know as well. But so far, our next scheduled show will be, excuse me, will be a preview for Crystal Palace so far next week on Tuesday. And then there'll be the watch along on a Wednesday as well for that one. So do get yourself tuned in for that one. Next day will be the match review and the player ratings. We might have to see if we can squeeze the review and thingy show on the same night as well. But you will be notified as always what comes up on the show as always. Remember, guys, if you have enjoyed, hit the thumbs up. It keeps us up those search results. Please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. Just help make the channel grow. And, of course, hit that bell notification that will let you know whenever we are live or a pre-recorded video takes place on the day as well. So we'll keep you notified. Feel free to donate if you like to do so. And if you want to become a member, it's only just 99p. Hit the join button. And you'll be put into the next prize draw we do as well on the show as well. Okay, everyone. Yes, apologies about that. That GD's getting a little bit better with me. So hopefully not too much. So anyway. But anyway, guys, until next show, me and Mason, we'll see you all later, everyone. Take care, all. Oh, one last comment coming in, presenting issues. See you all later, everyone. Good night, all. Away the lads. I will also say away the lasses as well. See you later, guys. Good night, everyone. Have a great weekend as well. Take care. See you later.